My name is Akira Tanaka, 26 years old. It's been 6 years since I started working for this company. I am a returnee from an overseas university, but I'm not doing too well at work. I have no place to make use of my English, which is my forte, and my motivation for work has been dropping drastically. And there's one person who makes me even more depressed. Fumika Kashiwagi, who's supposed to be my girlfriend, and Yoshiteru Noda, a coworker, are flirting with each other. And they're flirting right in front of me as well.
Yeah, Yoshiteru, you're amazing! There are celebrities too!
Only elites like me who graduated from the best university in Japan can attend this party.
That's so cool! Take me with you next time!
Noda, who's a graduate of a famous university, is a jerk who takes advantage of this fact and tries to one-up on you. Moreover, his father was the president of a major company called Superbad Electronics. Superbad Electronics has been doing business with our company for many years. In other words, he joined our company only through his connections. Hey Fumika, I'm your boyfriend, right? I don't want you to be too flirty with other guys.
What? We're just talking. Stop controlling me.
Yeah, Tanaka. No matter how good-looking and educated I am, jealousy on a man is unseemly.
That's right. Yoshi is so much more high-spec and attractive than you are. If you're so frustrated, then be the kind of guy that I'd be crazy about.
Your only merit is that you speak English, right? That's not going to help you here. Indeed. There was no place for me to make use of my English in a company which is not globalized.
Hang on, what are you making a fuss about? We're at work right now.
Chief Hojo? She's my boss, Hinata Hojo. Unlike me, she's an excellent woman. And although she's a woman, she's the section chief and is trusted by everyone around her. Chief, I'm sorry for making a fuss. I'll get back to work.
Tanaka, don't worry about what those two said, okay?
Okay.
I think it's the company that's responsible for your inability to work at your job.
No, it's just that I'm not good enough.
That's not true. You need to have more confidence. You don't mind helping others with their work, and I appreciate that, okay?
Thank you, Chief. Miss Hojo was the only one who always encouraged me like this. She was a really nice and caring person, even though she had a lot of work to do herself. I need to have a good talk with Fumika once. However, lately when I get home, we're always not on the same wavelength. Not only is my work not going well, but even my personal life isn't going as well as I'd like. I'm even thinking of running away from the company. No, today's the day to talk properly. Even Fumika will understand if I talk to her. I opened the door with a lot of enthusiasm, but I stood there in shock. Noda? Why are you here? Oh no, we've finally been found out.
Well, I guess it's okay, isn't it? I was just going to throw him out sooner or later anyway.
Have you guys been... for a while?
That's right. We've been together for a long time.
You must be really thick-headed not to notice. That's why you're useless at work. Ugh. I see. These two were taking advantage of the fact that I get home later than they do, and deepening their relationship.
Why are you acting so stunned, Akira? Get the hell out of here.
Excuse me?
I'm moving in with Yoshi starting today. I'm breaking up with a plain guy like you.
That's how it is. Shame that it isn't, Tanaka. That's too selfish!
This room is in my name. I have all the rights.
It is true that the room was registered in Fumika's name. We decided to put it in Fumika's name because she was earning more than me at the time, and it would be easier to pass the tenant screening. But that turned out to be a setback. In the end, I was evicted from the room without being able to take out most of my personal belongings. Hey, please, let me at least take a change of clothes with me!
I'll send it to you when I get a new address. As cash on delivery!
No way! At a loss, I realized I didn't have my wallet. It seemed to have fallen out of my suit pocket when they kicked me out. I called Fumika several times, but she wouldn't connect. The only cash I had on hand was a few hundred yen in my change purse. All my cards were also in my wallet. I returned to the office and asked the owner to let me stay overnight in the nap room. I explained to the owner that I had lost my room key. I was too ashamed to tell him the real reason. In the end, I stayed at the company for 3 days, including the weekend, and during that time, I couldn't even take a bath. After the vacation, I had no choice but to come to work looking dirty. Incidentally, Noda and Fumika had gone on a paid holiday trip. Eventually, Miss Hojo saw me and started talking to me.
Hey, Tanaka, what's going on? That outfit.
I'm sorry. I don't have a place to live right now, and I couldn't even take a bath.
Can I ask you what's going on?
I explained the situation to Miss Hojo.
I understand what's going on now. Then stay at my place until you get settled.
I was stunned by Miss Hojo's offer. What? But...
Don't worry, I have an extra room. You don't have to worry about it.
No, but...
As a manager, I can't leave my subordinates in trouble. Then how about this? As thanks for letting you stay, can you teach me English?
English?
Yes. You're good at English, aren't you, Tanaka? Can you help me?
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay, it's decided.
And so, I became a guest at Miss Hojo's home. After work that day, Miss Hojo showed me to her house, and I took a bath for the first time in 3 days. I borrowed a change of clothes from her brother, who used to live with her. Chief, thank you for the bath and change of clothes.
You're welcome. Oh, it looks good on you. Dinner will be ready soon, okay?
Sorry, Chief, for everything.
Don't worry about it. It's the boss's job to take care of their subordinates.
Miss Hojo looked so cute in her apron. First decent meal in 3 days.
What's wrong, Tanaka? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Did it not suit your taste buds?
No. Your home-cooked food was just too delicious.
Oh, I'm glad. Eat a lot then, okay?
Thank you so much. After that, I got to teach English to Miss Hojo. As for the scope, is it daily conversation or is it business English conversation?
Business English conversation, of course.
Understood. Then let's start with greetings. She smells so nice after your bath.
Thank you for teaching me. Can you teach me again tomorrow, too?
Yes, I will.
I was surprised at how well you taught me.
I was surprised at how quickly you learned.
Oh, if you say it like that, I'll get embarrassed.
Of course, the embarrassed Miss Hojo was cute too.
But you know, Kashiwagi is terrible, isn't she? How could she dump her lover so easily?
I know, right? I didn't think she was that kind of person.
Don't drag it out too much, okay?
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Saying that, Miss Hojo gently patted my head. A few days later, Fumika and Noda came back from their trip.
My god, that trip was amazing!
The ocean was great. Okinawa was great.
Here, Akira, you dropped your wallet in your room.
Fumika, I called you many times after that, didn't I?
Oh, sorry. I didn't notice.
Don't keep worrying about small things. That's why you're no good. You two.
Tanaka, you'd better not get involved with those two anymore. It's the morning meeting, so let's go.
You're right. Thanks to Miss Hojo's follow-up, I managed to change my mind. I'm indebted to Miss Hojo, and I should at least do my best at work and somehow be able to repay the favor. Just as I was thinking about this, the president gave me a surprising talk at the morning meeting before the end of the workday. We have now officially decided to do business with an American company, Scott Corporation, which we've been working on behind the scenes. This corporation is one of the world's leading companies dealing in major electronic components. And the leader of this project will be Miss Hojo, the sales department section chief. What? Of course, we will have a professional interpreter present during the consultation. I will select this interpreter to be someone who is familiar with our company's sales. Miss Hojo seemed to have known about this story for some time, as she did not seem particularly surprised. I see. So the business English conversation was needed for this. At that moment, Miss Hojo stepped forward in front of the president.
Mr. President, I have a favor to ask you.
Yes?
Please let Tanaka do the interpretation.
What? But only if he's good at English.
Boss, he's not just good at English.
What do you mean?
He has mastered not only daily conversation, but also business English perfectly. He knows our company very well and is the right interpreter for the job.
I got it. If you recommend him that highly, I will appoint Tanaka as your assistant. And so, I was assigned to work with Miss Hojo on the project as her assistant. After the morning meeting, Miss Hojo stopped me.
I'm sorry, Tanaka. I must have surprised you.
Chief, do you think I can be your assistant?
Don't worry. With you by my side, I'm sure you'll be a great help.
Yeah. After work, I got a hold of Miss Hojo. Chief, my wallet has returned, so I'm leaving your place. Thank you very much for all the help you've given me.
But you haven't decided on a place to live yet, have you?
I have a deposit, so I think I'll stay at a net cafe or something.
But that's not going to work for me.
Eh?
You can stay until you find a room, okay? I also want you to teach me more English too.
What? But...
Because I need it for work anyway. Is that to know?
Wow, this cuteness must be illegal. Understood. I'll let you take care of me for a while longer then.
Thank goodness. I'm looking forward to it.
So it was decided that Miss Hojo and I would start living together. 1 month until the consultation with Scott Corporation, Miss Hojo and I were busy working on documents and other work.
Akira, I'm about done with the documents.
Thanks. At home, it's training for business English conversation. Chief, your English sentence here is a little strange.
Oh, that's true. I'll fix it right away.
Finally, the day of the business meeting with Scott Corporation arrived. As an interpreter, I followed Miss Hojo's still poor English conversation and explained the company's features and advantages in an easy-to-understand manner. Thanks to my efforts, we were able to finalize our discussions.
Well done, Tanaka. It was a business meeting, but you got a round of applause at the end.
No, it wasn't that big of a deal.
You followed up on my poor English conversation and really helped me out.
You're not a bad English speaker, Chief. It's amazing that you can speak that well in such a short period of time.
Thank you. I've been living my whole life putting on a bold front because I didn't want to lose to men. I wanted to rely on someone, but there was no one I could rely on.
Chief.
But this time you were there. I felt so much more at ease working with you.
Chief, I really enjoy working with you too.
Hey, Akira,
Eh?
do you want to call each other by name outside of work from now on?
But...
Come on, why not call me Hinata?
Miss Hinata?
Yes, well done. I look forward to working with you from now on, Akira.
But a week later, I received a shocking message from the president. The president of Superbad Electronics Company is very angry. He told me that if we do business with Scott Corporation, he will terminate his business with us from now on.
What do you mean?
I heard that Noda went out of his way to inform his father, the president of Superbad Electronics, about what had happened. When the president of Superbad Electronics heard this, he mistakenly thought that we were planning to switch from Superbad Electronics to Scott, and he became furious. Why did Noda bother to tell that? I don't know, but it needs to be addressed ASAP. So sorry to break it to you guys, but I think I need to rethink your dealings with the Scott side. Indeed, the size of the deal with Scott was still small, even for a major overseas company. It's no substitute for doing business with a little Superbad Electronics company that accounts for half of our market share. When I left the president's office, Noda and Fumika were waiting for me. Yo, Akira, I'm so sorry to hear that. I heard you lost the deal with Scott. Noda, you...
Noda, do you have any idea what you've done?
It's your fault, because you guys shouldn't have intruded.
You're so cocky, Akira. Taking an active part in the business.
Did these guys do what they did just to spite me? I can do whatever I want to you guys at the touch of my finger. You should know better than that, right?
That's right. Yoshi's amazing.
I don't care if it's all me, but you're being disrespectful to the chief! Chief?
Huh? Did she cry because she was so frustrated?
That's a good sign. Chief, are you okay?
I'm sorry. I just couldn't take it anymore.
The contemplative Hinata was crying. I know how passionate she was about this job. It's okay, Chief.
Huh?
Don't give up. I have an idea.
Tanaka.
We talked to the president again. The strategy I came up with was for our company, Superbad Electronics, and Scott Corporation to get together and have a thorough discussion for the mutual benefit of all parties. I'm sure that even the president of Superbad Electronics will understand if I talk to him patiently. The president was satisfied with my proposal and promised to set up a meeting. This is the critical point. Let's do our best, Chief.
Yeah, let's do our best.
The three-way meeting was left to me and Hinata. We thoroughly analyzed the three parties, identifying their respective strengths and weaknesses. Then 2 weeks later, we went to our meeting. Therefore, we believe that we can maximize profits by cooperating with each other. Superbad's manufacturing facilities are old, and we should install the same facilities as in Scott's. Scott, on the other hand, should learn from Superbad's production technology. Hina and I explained how we could prevent the three parties from eating into each other's pie by cooperating with each other, and how we could further develop the three parties. The next day, we were called in by the president again. You both did so well! Superbad was convinced, and now we can proceed with the deal with Scott.
Yes! Thank you, President!
I'm glad we didn't lose the deal. With the successful completion of the project, Hinata and I were promoted and given a raise. 1 week later...
Akira! Congratulations on your promotion! You're so amazing after all.
Fumika, don't get all clingy with me.
Why? We're getting back together, so it's fine.
I'm not trying to get back together. And you have a boyfriend, right?
Oh, I broke up with him. I knew you were the only one for me, Akira.
Honestly.
Kashiwagi, could you please not get too attached to my boyfriend?
What? What do you mean?
We started dating.
You're kidding, right?
I'm sorry, but it's true.
I can't forgive you for that!
Fumika, I'm the one who can't forgive you!
Huh?
You used my credit card without permission, didn't you? There was a charge on my statement that I don't remember. From a store in Okinawa.
Ugh.
Unauthorized use of another person's credit card is a crime, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think there's any point in being so defensive. Subsequent investigation confirmed that Fumika and Noda had been paying their way with my credit card during the trip. This came to light, and both of them were fired from the company. Furthermore, it was discovered that Noda had leaked confidential company information, and the company demanded a large sum of money for damages. His father, the president of Superbad Electronics, has also given up on him, which is a good sign. And so, I continue to live with Hinata. Not as boss and subordinate like before, but as lovers.
Akira, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life.
Me too, Hinata.
You know, I always thought I would live my life with work as my lover. I never thought it would come to this.
I thought I'd end up a dull, useless employee for the rest of my life, too. But now, everything is fulfilling.
Akira, let's be together forever, okay?
Yes. I love you, Hinata.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.